Hey everyone, back at you with another Scale Club scoreboard update, this time for January 2025. So, brand new year, brand new opportunities, brand new goals. All of our BDMs are charged up and ready to run straight into 2025. And what they've run into is a bunch of red arrows. We had some not interesting results because I would say it's very reflective of every other January, but January is always a bit more of what I like to call a red month. So without further delay, let's take a look at the scoreboard. And the good news, if you care to see on the left-hand side of the scoreboard, you will see a bunch of new leaders on the leaderboard. We've got Memphis, Tennessee at 16, which was more doors than they closed in December. Southern California at 14, brand new to the leaderboard, 14 doors. Virginia Beach, brand new to the leaderboard, and also a BDM who's out there absolutely crushing it for one of our favorite clients at 13 doors, up from his numbers in December. Washington, D.C., another brand new business development manager to the scoreboard, 12 doors and up from December. And then Pleasant Hill, California, another new one, 12 doors up from their numbers in December. So we've got some youngins coming in and starting to challenge some of these vets. And I'm really excited to see a little bit of a shakeup and some new people coming to the top of the leaderboard. Overall, 285 doors, which was down from our numbers in December. Now I want to move over to the right side of the scoreboard. And over here, you're going to see that there's a bunch of red arrows. Across our community, all of the members closed about 6 doors on average. Our top 50% closed about 7 doors on average. So not a huge gap in between our top performers and the rest of our community. I do, however, want to highlight January 2024. If you go back to rentscale.com/scoreboard, you can look up trends from year to year. And we've been doing this now for almost 2 years. So we've got some historical data that we can now pay attention to and refer back. If you look at January 2024 versus January 2025, a lot of the stuff you're going to see is very, very close. In fact, total number of doors closed in January 2024 was 274 compared with 285. So if you look at overall volume, this is just typically what we see for January. People kind of coming out of the holidays, not a lot of decisions being made. However, I will say that leads were still pretty healthy, overall down, but only by about 6%. And given that we saw such a big drop in doors, I would expect to see that lead volume dropped maybe even further, but it's not. And what that's meaning is we're looking at an awesome February and a lot of BDMs off to the races and running into the month of February. Only 60% to goal this quarter. And what we did as a coaching team here to kind of make sure that everyone gets through this slow period was we worked in skill development on how to build lists and outbound prospect. We see a lot of BDMs unsure about how they should go out there and outbound prospect, what they should set their weekly activity quotas at, how they should build the list to even start going out there to say these outbound scripts and pitch these ideas to different people. So our Scale Club coaches hosted a fantastic skill development session where they walked everybody through several handfuls of outbound techniques, as well as how to build the lists for those techniques. If you'd like a copy of that skill development, I would be more than happy to send it to you. Just email me at jennifer@rentscale.com. But it is jam-packed full of all sorts of great information. And the business development managers loved it. They were inspired by it. They took it away. And now we're seeing February come back with a little bit of fire. So I hope when I can come back to you in a couple of weeks and report a lot of green arrows and higher volume. But again, this is typically reflective of what we see in January with PM trends. So hopefully you're seeing this reflect in your business and you're using this as a benchmark to compare with how other people are doing and what cyclical or seasonal trends we see within this space. That's all I've got for you guys today. So Jeremy, I'll throw it back to you.